Ken Taylor, Coach Ken. It's so good to see you. I'm
Joe,
so
always
glad
a pleasure.
I'm so glad to have you at the show and to have you absorbing all this stuff like I'm absorbing. Just I wish all my cohorts, all my peers would come to this thing.
Gold
It's like
mine.
coming to school. It's
Yeah,
like a
it
3-day
is.
graduate school, and there's just so much going on in the industry. And I just wish people could just absorb all this.
Amen.
So what's going on with commercial trucks?
Well, it's been an unbelievable year for us, Joe.
Good.
One thing, we've gotten more calls from dealers this year than we ever have. And a big part of that is the fact that the grosses on the retail side are shrinking so dramatically. Cars.com, TrueCars.com, Car Gurus, Carvana, and there's a new one every other week that's doing these national portals. But to get attention, you have to give away the car.
Cheap.
Yeah.
It's all money.
You got it. And what's great about the truck business, us being in the truck business, is those grosses are holding well, if not increasing, because of the knowledge of the individuals.
Right.
So it's incredible what the transformation.
Seems like commercial truck buyers, if they need something, they need it. It's not a price sensitive issue. It's a time as often as it is a time issue. I need a truck now.
Over and over.
I don't need a part of a truck either. I need a finished truck.
Which begs the question why GMs, not commercial managers, really give their people a hard time on inventory. And if we go into a store, one of the things they have to commit to is inventory.
Yeah.
You don't sell what you don't have.
Right.
And that's the biggest obstacle. We're doing a program next week for a group of dealers, and it's the 5 biggest mistakes that dealerships make when getting into commercial and fleet.
Yeah.
And the number one mistake is top management that doesn't understand the work truck industry.
Mm-hmm.
They try to treat it like retail.
Right.
Doesn't work.
Right. I was at a dealership, shall be unnamed, over in Montana 2 weeks ago, and I've worked with them and talked with them and chatted with them over the years, and they have 6 F550 chassis in their yard now. They're a huge retail dealer. They've had no commercial. Now they have 5-6 empty chassis in their yard, and they think that they're going to get in the commercial truck business because they've got 5 or 6 empty chassis in their yard. These guys are going to go, okay, no, I need a truck Monday. I need a hammer, the handle and the hammer head. I need that whole thing Monday to start a tool.
And not just the handle.
Not just the handle. Ford is just the handle. Come on, guys.
Oh, you got it. That's so typical, though, because we've learned the hard way now. Dealership will call us and say, I want to get into commercial, and it'll be the GM. I said, well, your dealer has to be involved in our process.
Yeah, right.
And then we give them a checklist. I said, I'm going to give you this in advance. If you're not willing to do everything on the checklist,
I can't help you.
Can't help you.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
Right.
Joe.
Right.
It's incredible.
Yep.
And about 50% say we're not ready.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I tell them, they'll come back to us later and say, okay, now we're ready. I said, remember the checklist. And it saved us so many times. I'd rather
I'm
not
sure.
do business than to start it and not be able to
why
finish
waste
it.
their time and your time
Right.
doing it's so many dealers want to make, they want to make more money. Okay, well that's not enough. That's not a good enough reason to say I'm gonna make a paradigm shift here in the dealership.
Oh, exactly. And then we get the infamous. I got a guy. He's on the retail floor. He's struggling a little bit, but maybe he could do commercial.
Maybe, yeah, maybe so, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And then he's gone in 30 days.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like what is the movie? Gone in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Well, they're gone in 30 days or 60 days.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
as soon as the draw runs out, then they start all over again.
Well, yeah.
And then we get this commercial thing doesn't work.
It doesn't work. Yeah. No, it doesn't work. Whoever thought it would work when when we kept doing this? Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
You can't keep doing that over and
Absolutely.
over again.
Well, the neat thing, if they follow our program, every step of the program, success is pretty well guaranteed.
Right.
Because how many dealerships are in commercial? We figured it out. Only about 2 to 3% of all the dealerships in the United States are effective at commercial vehicles.
You can guarantee success if they follow the steps. If they
Yes.
don't follow the steps, you can almost guarantee the non-success.
They will be out of the business, and they will complain that this doesn't work.
Yeah, exactly. Well, how come it works some places and not work at their place? Because we tried it.
Yeah, and the number one reason is top management understanding and commitment.
Right.
And the key thing first is understanding. We give them a report that we did, 12 years ago for one of the manufacturers. They wanted to know the difference in profitability of one retail sale and one commercial sale. And we figured everything in from upfront grosses to repeat sales to back end to extra sales from gap insurance to you name it. 3 times more profit in one commercial sale. We're not even talking about fleet. 3 times more profit in one commercial sale than 3 retail sales. And we think it's up to about 5 to 1 now.
Wow.
It's amazing. Always
Thanks,
a pleasure.
brother.
Always
It's
a pleasure.
a pleasure to be
Joe.
a partner with you.
Well, we had a great meeting.
Appreciate all the thing you do with the Ford Pros magazine.
Oh, I love it. Well, you'll love this. We had a meeting with Ford of Canada, and I announced, we gave out Ford Pros magazines to everybody in the meeting.
Yeah.
And I announced that if you're not taking Ford Pros magazine, you are missing a wealth of knowledge and information. So we gave you a great plug.
Yeah, appreciate that. We need all the help we can get.
Always good, my
Thanks
friend.
again.